Hey, what's up guys? Chris here from securitybros, back with another review video. And today I will take a closer look at this 5 megapixel auto pan Wi-Fi bullet IP camera from Anran. Is it any good? Let's find out. So what we got here is a new released bullet camera from Anran, and what's unique with this camera is that it can pan automatically 200 degrees and auto track when someone walks in front of the camera. You can also set preset points, so you can quickly move the camera to a new position by calling a preset. However, the camera does not support cruise or patrol. It's a very similar camera to the Xiaomi Imilab N2 that I reviewed earlier this year, and if I had to recommend one of these cameras, it would be the Anran. It has better image quality and more features. For example, you can connect this camera to most brands' NVRs or software, since it supports ONVIF, and I had no problem connecting it to ONVIF Device Manager. Motion detection I think worked just fine. It's a bit sensitive, so you do need to adjust it correctly to reduce false alarms. It can also tell the difference between a human and other moving objects using something called AI human detection, which will also help in prevent false alarms. Overall I think it's a decent camera for the price, and I got this camera from AliExpress and I paid $42 for it, but you can also find it on Amazon for around $60. And if you're interested in buying one, you will find my affiliate links in the video description below with the most updated prices. So the camera uses a 5 megapixel sensor with a maximum resolution of 2560 by 1920, and the default lens is 3.6 millimeters. You can automatically pan the camera 200 degrees, and it also have a 3x digital zoom if ever needed. The camera works with an app called CamHi Pro, and you will get instant push notifications when the camera detects motion. You can watch the recorded footage on the SD card directly in the app from playbacks, and it supports both 24/7 recording or if you only want motion detection recorded on the SD card, and you can use up to 128GB micro SD card. The Wi-Fi signal at 10-15 meters from the router was no problem, but that's as far as I tested it. You can also connect the camera directly to your router using a network cable if you don't want to use Wi-Fi. It only works over 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi. It also supports two-way audio, so you can talk and listen through the camera. It is made for outdoor use and comes with an IP66 rating, which means it shouldn't have any problem with rain. However, I would recommend placing this camera under some kind of cover, just to make sure it will last as long as possible. For night vision it uses 18 infrared lights with a distance up to 30 meters. And I think it looks okay for a camera in this price range, but you can't really get any details at night. In the box we will find the camera, a power adapter, a quick start guide, 2 pieces double-sided tape for mounting, waterproof connector cover and a bag with screws. The camera is made of plastic, but it does feel like it's made of decent quality. So here on the front of the camera we will find the lens, the microphone, 18 infrared lights that we can't see right now, and then the light sensor. Under the camera we will find the speaker, and by opening this cover, which doesn't have any screws, we will find the SD card slot and the reset button. To connect the camera to the app is really easy and shouldn't take more than a few minutes. So head over to either Google Play Store or App Store and download an app called CamHi or CamHi Pro. The camera works with both. When you have the app open, click on the plus icon to add a new device. And you can use 2 different ways to connect. Either you connect the camera to your router using a network cable, or you can connect directly to the camera using AP mode. And I will show you how to do it using a network cable. So let's click search camera from LAN and it should show up here. Enter the name and password you want. The default username and password is admin. Click done and then go to settings. Then Wi-Fi settings, and then click Wi-Fi manager and find your Wi-Fi and add your password. And that's it. Now we can remove the network cable. Here on the main screen we can access the playback saved on the SD card by go to video And up here we can select online or local, where local is videos you manually recorded which are saved on your device, while online is saved on the SD card. So select online and then click on your camera. Here we have plan recording and alarm recording. Plan recording is continuous and alarm is when the camera detected motion. If we go back out and click on the camera, we go into live view. Here we can flip the screen, set preset points, turn on auto tracking, turn on audio, take a snapshot, record video, and adjust image quality. To access the settings, we go back out and tap on the settings symbol. In alarm settings, we can turn on and off motion detection, set an area where we want motion detection active, and adjust the sensitivity. In humanoid settings, we can turn on and off human detection. And in action with alarm, we can turn on and off notifications, how we want to save our recordings, and turn on the siren when the camera detects motion. What else we got here? In video settings, we can, for example, set the resolution, bitrate, and frame rate. And I think that's most of the important settings we have in the app. So to access the camera from a web browser, we first need to find out the camera's IP address. And the quickest way is probably just to go into device information in the app, where you will find all the camera info. When you have the IP address, just type it in the address bar of your browser and hit enter. You need to log in and the default username and password is admin. Here on the left side we can access the SD card, take snapshots, record video and access playbacks. This is the PTZ controls, and here we can adjust the speed of the pan. 1 is really slow while 63 is kind of fast. And down here we can set preset points. Up here we got all the camera settings, and it's too many settings to go over one by one, so I will just quickly show them to you, and if there is a settings that you're more interested in, you can just pause the video at any time. Okay, let's have a look at some recordings I did. This is recorded with the highest resolution with audio turned on. And at 10-15 meters you can easily read the plate number. Here I move the camera using preset points. This is nighttime at highest resolution, however it's not in complete darkness since I got a street light just across the street. And using presets at night. Here I test how long time it takes to get the push notifications, and I'm using mobile data here. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. If you wanna know which camera I will review next, make sure to follow me on Instagram. See you next time.